Hey guys, my name's Caleb, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about my top 3 altcoins I'm buying this week. And before we get into that, if you guys are new to the channel, my name's Caleb, and make sure you hit that subscribe button right down there below so you can stay tuned to all the latest and what's happening inside the world of crypto. Follow my journey. I full-time invest in cryptocurrencies, and that has been the main source of all of my net worth and income. I'm a long believer in cryptocurrencies in general, so follow along with my journey and subscribe. And also make sure everybody thank this video's sponsor, which is that sad and lonely like button right down there. Make sure you hit that like button. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So my first altcoin that I am absolutely accumulating is Ethereum. So I'm sure that's no surprise to everybody here, but that is there's a reason for it. It is still insanely undervalued in my opinion. I've been buying this all the way since it was $100, and I am continuing to buy every chance I get. Ethereum, people have no idea what's coming for Web3 and the worldwide computer that Ethereum is. It's insane. So all these other cryptocurrencies that everybody gets excited about, I'd say like 90% of them, I think that's what it is. 90% of the other, cryptocurrency projects are all built on Ethereum. So it's approaching its real all-time high we blasted past. But here on April 2nd, we hit 2152, and since then we kind of went down, back up. We're going to blast past that. Again, not financial advice. This is my opinion. I think that we are about to hit an upper leg on Ethereum that is going to be insane. And just to prove to you that I've been saying this for a while, if you guys have been following me, this is a video I posted on March 11th. Listen to my last price prediction. This was whenever Ethereum was at I think 1700, somewhere in that range. So, yeah, 1790. So listen to this. 2400, but I'm going to say my official prediction would be 2400 by mid-April, second week of April. I could see us doing that. So here we are. We're actually April 6th. Okay, so we're 1 week in and we're almost there. And I still think that by this time next week, or maybe another week from then, so 2 weeks from now, possibly at the latest, I think we're gonna hit 2400. And then after 2400, I could see us having some resistance there. Other than that, I think there's a massive run up. We could go straight up to 3000 from there. That would be awesome, but stay tuned to find out. We'll see. And I think the reason this is really happening, especially right now, we all know that summer is insane, especially in bull runs for altcoins. Look how fast, I want to point this out. Whenever people start to give up on Bitcoin, which by the way, I think that is insane, but investors are so impatient, especially crypto investors and new crypto investors. They're impatient. They want to invest in crypto. They don't care if they're risking, however much they're risking, 2 grand, 3 grand, maybe their whole net worth, but they're impatient with their gains. They want to see immediate return. So look at how fast, the Bitcoin dominance has gone down. Just since, when is this? January 10th. Okay. January 10th, even though Bitcoin's done amazing, people got bored of Bitcoin. And then just since, March 14th, right around St. Patrick's Day, look at the sharp dive we've done just since then. So we kind of were stabilizing around this area for a long time, and now we've dove off. And look, in past events, this thing keeps getting in the way, but anytime we do a dive like this, it dives fast, and other altcoins really pick up those dives because people just FOMO into these other coins because they're sitting there. Maybe they bought Bitcoin right now at like 59,000 or whatever, and they're not seeing the rewards that they're promised. And it's only been like a week, maybe 2 weeks, and they're bored. They're like, oh my God, I see all these other altcoins popping off like popcorn. It's like one after another. I want to put my money over there. It's pure FOMO. So that's what happened here. A big altcoin FOMO, and then the massive and maybe most insane altcoin FOMO we've ever seen, or maybe ever will see, happened right here in the last 2017 bull run summer. This was it ended in June. And I think it may not be this severe, but I think we're going to see an insane alt season right now. As you can see here, there hasn't been anything really crazy here from, the end of December to really end of January. We saw a really big run up in Ethereum, but since then it hasn't been anything crazy. So I think that's the reason for that, and that's why I continue to accumulate as much Ethereum as possible, because in my opinion there's a big wave coming. So second one I'm continually accumulating is Chainlink. which, by the way, just so happens to be up 10% over Bitcoin today, 9% over the US dollar. If you don't know what Chainlink is, I have been buying Chainlink ever since it was like $1.96 and just continued to accumulate since then. I'm not gonna lie, I had one sell-off that I really regret. That was I think it was right around here. Yeah, it was like 450, somewhere in that range. Yeah, it was on this March 5th, whatever cycle. I sold off there, and immediately I was kind of happy I did, but I didn't buy back in right away, and I should have, because I mean, I did obviously since then, but once it did this $20 run up from there to here, this $20 run up, I didn't buy any. Then once it sold off, I was extremely happy to see some prices right around $8. I bought back in again, and I still continue to hold my Chainlink. So yeah, I hold this one for a long time. I think, you know, in retrospect to the risk to reward, and now this is me talking about my experience from the last bull run, I really wish I put a lot of my, you know, my portfolio into these ones that I have, you know, high conviction for, but aren't too crazy far down on the, you know, charts here, that have some sort of stability still. So they still have a relatively low market cap compared to, like, you know, Ethereum, 245 billion, or Bitcoin, 1 trillion. So 14 billion still can move, you know, just like we saw, 10% in a day, 22% in a week. This is nothing for Chainlink and, you know, this size market cap. Once we get up into like the 50s and 40s, then it moves a lot slower. But my kind of plan, especially between these two, Ethereum and Chainlink, which is my two biggest holds, even more than Bitcoin, is, you know, whenever Chainlink has a crazy run up, let's say it goes up to, I don't know, $50 in the next, you know, couple weeks, then I will, you know, start to cash a little bit of those profits. I won't sell all my Chainlink, but I'll kind of move back and forth in between Ethereum and Chainlink as I see one or the other pop off, you know, because the way you can think about it is, whenever these waves happen, all it is people coming in from, you know, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's like the gateway drug, you could say, for cryptocurrency. People get into Bitcoin, and then, like I said, they get bored. Then they kind of venture off into maybe hey, what's Ethereum? Oh, what's a smart contract? Oh, what's a you know, a node, you know, and they start to look at oracles, and it just opens up from there. So the reason we see these big waves is because of that. So my whole plan, because switching back and forth between my high conviction ones like Ethereum and Chainlink, is just kind of ride that wave, you know? So right now I'm about 75 Ethereum in 25 Chainlink. That's kind of an estimate. I don't know for sure. But, and then, you know, as Chainlink pops off a little bit more, maybe I'll go 90% Ethereum and 10% Chainlink. And then if Ethereum just goes crazy to 3,000, definitely have some Ethereum that I'm not selling ever. But the stuff that I'm willing to trade and kind of like risk and move around a little bit, move back over into Chainlink possibly. So yeah, like I said, if you don't know what Chainlink is, I've made videos about it. It is a oracle that provides the smart contracts with all the data that they need. So extremely important for Ethereum and all of the smart contracts and the whole Ethereum ecosystem. So, oh, and also I want to say that everybody and their mother is talking about Chainlink going to $100. So if you look up Chainlink price predictions, some people say 1,000, but almost everybody agrees that during this price or this bull run, we're going to see $100 Chainlink at some point, which I definitely have to agree myself. I think that's very realistic. Again, don't invest on what I'm saying or anybody else. Do your own research, not financial advice, but I think that is definitely just almost like a psychological number that we're definitely going to see in this, you know, bull run, in my opinion. And my last one that I've been hearing about for a while, especially with Chico Crypto talking about it, but it wasn't really like fully deep into my radar until recently, where Chico Crypto made a video about it. Unibrite. So if you guys aren't familiar with what Unibrite is, I highly recommend you looking into it. I'll probably make its own dedicated video soon, but it's basically a project that's aiming to bring on, you know, the already institutional partners and products like Coca-Cola or Microsoft, you know, these big industries that require a lot of computing power, you know, basically bringing them onto blockchain without them having to have a dedicated team of developers and, you know, coding engineers, all that stuff. It lets them use the power of blockchain just without really all of that, okay? And so Unibrite is a way to invest in that, okay? But I didn't invest a ton into it yet, only because you see this giant spike we had from $1.67 up all the way to like $2.33. That was because of that video that Chico Crypto made, and look at all these investors that just flocked into it immediately, didn't really care about the, you know, TA part of it or what's going to be happening short term. And maybe that's smart for them, you know, whatever. It's maybe a long-term hold for these people. That's, you know, their conviction and what they want to do. That's fine. For me, that's more of like a sell the news moment type of thing for me. So I'm going to wait for it to calm down a little bit more. And this video may not age well because maybe it just goes crazy from here. But I would like to see it kind of calm down a little bit more to like 175 range. Somewhere in there before I get in a little bit. I wouldn't put a ton of my portfolio into it. This like a little bit more small cap stuff is a little bit riskier, so the risk adjusted reward matches that in my portfolio. So anyway, those are my top 3 altcoins I'm purchasing this week. Heavy emphasis on Ethereum, guys. I still believe 2,400 in the next week or two is definitely going to happen. Again, my opinion, but I'm very strongly opinionated on that. I think it's going to. Now, you guys can call me out if I'm wrong in a couple weeks or a week or two, whatever, but that's my opinion. So let me know what you guys think. What is your Ethereum price prediction? What's your Chainlink price prediction? And have you guys heard of Unibrite? Let me know down in the comments below. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Make sure you guys, again, comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.